Hello, thank you for tuning in. The tarot cards I'm going to use for this one are The Art of Love Tarot by, I was just looking at the name, Denise Jarvie, artwork by Tony Carmine Salerno. I'll get that a little closer so you can read it if you want to. Here's what the front of the box looks like. And there's a website, blueangelonline.com. Feel free to check that out if you're interested in these cards, of course. Supportive Oracle cards, Spellcasting Oracle cards by Barbara, Flavia, and Lisbeth. Flavia, Barbara, and Lisbeth. I just realized I said that out of order. They're their full names if you're interested. On the back here are some websites. Shewhoisart.com is what pops up to me most times. Feel free to freeze frame and check out any of that information, of course, if you're interested. And the dice I use are from Amazon. I use the 20, and somebody made the point that I'm also missing the Fool card. That is correct. I didn't realize that, but you're right. I'm missing the Fool card, and I'm missing the World card, 21. But I roll with it. And for the Minor Arcana, I use a combination of the 12, 1 through 12, which omits Queen and King, but I roll with it. And I use the four-sided dice to select the element, in case you're wondering what I'm doing there. All right. Hopefully that helps. Thank you for watching. If you'd like a direct reading from me, shoot me an email, jamesforastral@gmail.com. That's James, the number 4, astral@gmail.com. If you're interested in the donation information, that's below, same email. Thank you very much. And now on to your reading. Hello, Capricorn. Thank you for tuning in to this week's read. These readings are valid for whenever you come to them. That being said, what do we have for Capricorn? Ooh, your card, the first card out. I like that. I think that's very good for you. That's interesting. That's it. Okay. Okay, so this is going to go your way. Whatever this is, it's going to go your way. And when I say that, I feel like there is adversity here. There definitely is some adversity here. But that adversity, I feel like that's going to drop away in one form or another. Let's find out, of course. Where did the situation, like, there's some foundation here. What's the foundation of the situation? Lovers, half in, half out. 8 of Wands, half in, half out. Something that, like, people, it's like doing renovations, and it's kind of like people doing pieces here and there. It's like somebody's replacing the sink, but then they kind of go do something else. And then they go, maybe they fix a window, and then they go do something else, and then they do something outside, and they fix something else. Like, they're doing what they're supposed to be, but it's like, it's not orderly. So they're technically, like, the house needs to be fixed, and they're fixing it, but not orderly, not in proper order. It's working, but whatever this is, it's not in proper order, is what I'm getting. Yet the work is getting done. It's very 6 to 1, half a dozen to the other. I feel, at least it started off that way, where it's kind of like, well, it's getting done, so I'm thankful it's getting done, but it's not, like, I don't know what they're going to do next, but at least they're doing something. It's one of those things. So I feel like I'm holding it together because things are getting done. Ironically, this is going in your favor. This is going in your favor. Because it is going in your favor, the same way I just explained it. But I feel like I'm very careful what I'm saying because I don't want the progress to stop. Even though it's not going exactly the way I want it to go, I feel like if I say too much or if I put in my 2 cents, it's kind of like they're not going to do half as much as they have been doing. So as long as I don't say any, it's like if I don't say anything, it's like every day something moves forward. If I do say something, it might be like once every week or two something will move forward. And I'm like, I'm not willing to create that issue. So I just don't say anything because things keep moving forward a little bit every day. Instead of once every week or two, it's like every day something moves forward a little bit. So I was like, all right, I'm dealing with it. I'm dealing with it. Yeah, I'm avoiding problems. I'm avoiding problems, and I am happy. I'm happy. I'm like, it's not going exactly the way I want, but I'm happy. Okay. You got the Two of Cups. I think I've made peace with it. At least at this point, I've made peace with it as much as I'm gonna. Alright, it's not that bad. Something is gonna change. So it's almost like if you're using the house analogy and things are getting fixed and things are getting corrected, like they're fixing the sink, then the next day they're fixing a window, and the next day they're fixing a step or two. You know, like I don't know where they're gonna go next, but they are fixing things that need to get done. I just don't know where they're gonna go. I get like something is happening. It's like if we had a certain construction company working with us or a certain handyman or something like that, this is how they worked. I was making peace with it. Something is going to change here. So whoever you're working with seems to be changing. Can we get a little bit more about that? Random energy coming in. 10 of Cups. I don't know. Something is leaving. Something that still has work left to do, that has been putting in a lot of effort, seems to be leaving. For whatever reason, something is leaving. It doesn't seem to have any effect whether you like it or not. I feel like you realize that, like, whether I like it or not, it's done. It's happened. It's happened. That energy seems to go. But the contract still seems to be in question. Like, is the contract null and void? No. But it's kind of like, I'm like, well, it's something, stuff still needs to be done. Stuff still needs to be done. The thing is, I need to work with what I already have. That doesn't seem like that's difficult for Capricorn. I need to work with what I already have. So it's kind of like the contract is still here. So it's almost like if this person, this handyman or this construction company, they were a part of something bigger, the person you're used to is gone. They left. That's not going to happen. So now I have to work with the new energy coming in. All right, so this is where it gets a little bit weird because it's kind of like I'm used to like however the person does it is how the person does it. And I made peace with this before as much as I was gonna. Going forward, I feel like what they're saying is let's not do that this way this time. The Lover's card half in, half out, and then the Nine of Wands reversed. This energy coming in is different. You're going to have a lot more issues if you just kind of let them decide how they want to do it. Ironically, getting along with it is going to leave a lot of vacancies here, a lot of open spots, a lot of things that I don't really care for. It doesn't seem to work that well. This is what they're saying don't do. Don't try to get along with this person. Not in the sense of like we don't want to like make enemies. It's not like yes, no. It's not like that. It's kind of like we don't want to be over agreeable. Because I feel like whatever the situation is, maybe I'm accustomed to it. And I might treat the same energy, or I might treat the new energy like the old energy, and they're like saying, this isn't going to work. This isn't going to work. What they're saying to do is to create the plan yourself, tell them how you want it, kind of like tell them like, well, in the kitchen, the sink has been replaced, but there's 5 other things I need done in the kitchen. I would like the kitchen done first, and this is the order I would like them done in. Like these other 5 things, this is number 1, this is 2, this is 3, this is 4, and this is 5. I'd like them done in that order. The patience is like, it may take them a minute to get up to speed. But like they're saying, set what you want and tell them what order you want them in. Ironically, the new energy coming in, that will work better for this. I just feel like I might be a little gun shy, kind of like, yeah, I don't want to be too pushy and then I get nothing. Or I get like a diminished return. They're saying, no, this time give the order. Tell them how you want it done in the sense of like, I want this done first, I want that done second. I want this room finished first, and I want these in this order. And then I want this room to be the next one, and I want these in this order. And I want this after that, and I want these in this order. Like, I don't think I'd give them all the plan at once, but you need to have the plan. So like as they get in the first room, they're like they're on number 4. They're like, tell them like, all right, when you're done with that, this is the next room, and I have like the things that need to be done. Let me know when you're ready for it, and I'll tell you what order I want those things done. Like you don't want to overwhelm them, but you want to kind of like keep it in pattern to where you're going to be calling the shots and you're going to say what order it needs to be done. This new energy seems to work a lot better with that. The last energy doesn't seem like it did. It's very ironic, but you might make a very good ally here. I think it's ironic because I don't think this person is really your flavor, but by you having the direction of that much, like I feel like we don't want to like micromanage. We just want to say like, this is the room I want done. After you get, the sink was done, but now I need the cabinet, the lower cabinets done. I need the floor done. I'm not saying how to do it. I'm just saying this is the order I want them done in. So how they do it is their business, but as long as they get them done in the order you want. This person will actually do a lot better with that. You have the strategy, they make it happen. By having those expectations, they seem to do it and get it done. So it's almost like, for example, I'm saying, they got the cabinets done. I'm telling them I want them to do the floor. I'm not telling them how to do the floor. I'm not telling them what corner of the floor to start in. I'm just telling them this, I want the floor done. So however they need to do the floor, that's up to them. As long as it gets done correctly, obviously. You might become, it's an odd ally connection. In the sense of like, I feel like I don't get along with this person, like hanging out with them, I don't feel like we get along. But like if I give them direction and I step away, like that much direction and I step away, they do get it done the way I need them to. So it's very odd. Again, I feel like this is somebody, again, I would not just hang out with. I just don't feel like we'd mesh. But if I tell them, like, this is what I want, this is my expectation, they do adhere to it. As long as I don't micromanage. As long as I don't get too, like, and I don't look too closely. You know what I mean? You might even have it kind of like, I have these 5 things in the kitchen I need done. I need the first 2 within the next week. And I need the rest of it done the week after. If you can do that, then they'll work out how they get the first 2 done in the first week, and they'll get the next 3 done the week after. That might even go better for you. And then you let them know this other room, as they get that near the finishing that room, this is the next room, and here's the things I need done, blah, 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 the same type of energy. It will work well. It's very odd, because I keep feeling it's odd because, like, I don't feel like I mesh with this person otherwise, but they do seem to be competent and they get things done like I need them to. If I kind of keep it as loose as I can realistically keep it without getting too loose. There's also going to be a lot of work you're putting into this, like the planning part, but I feel like that's a better way for you to end it too. Or a better way to go forward into the next section. Alright, I think we're there. I'm going to shut this down here. Hope that helps. Thank you for watching. If you'd like a direct reading from me, shoot me an email, jamesforastral@gmail.com. That's James the number 4, astral@gmail.com. If you're interested in the donation information, that's below. Same email. Thank you very much for watching, and have a great day.